Hello and welcome back. Susan Zumo here, intuitive and originator of soul patterning harmonics. Today's video is a little later than usual because I took the time this morning to go out and have breakfast with some friends that I have been wanting to catch up with for a long time. I hope that during this holiday season that you are connecting with friends and loved ones and taking the time to let them know how important they are to you and how much you love them. In a world where we are encouraged to be isolated and alone, going out and meeting with friends, connecting with others in a real way is an act of rebellion. And you know how I feel about being rebellious, right? So I really enjoyed myself, and I hope that you get to do the same in your life as well. Have you noticed that this week in particular, everything feels like it's opening up for us? I commented to a friend the other day that everything is moving for everyone. And by that, I mean that if you are a person who has been stuck in the mud, has dug into the past, and refuses to let go of old patterns, useless patterns, and emotions, things are going to start moving fast for you. And not necessarily in a way that you might enjoy, but they are going to pick up and they are going to start moving. If you are a person who has spent the time working on healing self, loving self, clearing out old emotions, releasing old negative patterns, and looking towards the future, things are going to start moving for you and picking up quickly as well. So when I asked about the rest of this year and the coming weeks, I felt an intense amount of joy and excitement because we are going to be seeing, if we aren't already, portals of energy opening up, timelines solidifying and moving quickly. I heard very clearly the train has not only left the station, it is picking up speed. If we are centered, if we are within ourselves, connected to our higher, connected on a higher level, we are going to be centered and grounded. And so when that train picks up speed, we will not be thrown around inside the car and battered. We want to stay centered at this time. Remember, as frequency raises, it also speeds up. We know that as frequency increases, the vibrational wave of that frequency speeds up. It increases in velocity. And so things are going to be happening quickly, faster than they ever have before. It is not a perception of old age. It is a fact. We are moving into higher frequencies. We are moving into higher energies. And as a result, vibration is speeding up. And so timelines are quickening. Portals are opening up now for us to receive high vibrational energy. Blessings from the universe, light from Galactic Center. All of these wonderful energies are pouring down upon us. And the truth of the matter is that they are going to shower every single creature on the planet, those who are aware and those who are not. How we react to those energies can be conscious or unconscious, depending upon where we are in our own personal evolution. For those of us who are aware, who are conscious, who are actively working with these increased frequencies, it is going to be a time of blossoming for us. All of those timelines that we have been envisioning, all of the ideas that we have been formulating, gathering tools for and information are going to start to solidify now and come into fruition. It is going to be a time of grand openings, grand possibilities, and so much to look forward to. Every time I start to look at the next year, I hear, wait, It's going to be wonderful. Just wait. So I know that they're going to have a lot to talk about that in a couple weeks, and we will get to that. Right now, our job is to hold the line, hold our frequency. We are in a time period of rapidly closing out the past, not just this year, but for many of us, personal cycles, personal past issues, personal past experiences. This is a time to close out old timelines, to release old experiences. We've talked about this before. This is a time for us to concretize what it is that we want in our minds and in our vision. It is time for us now to absolutely focus on all of the blessings that we have. And so I'm a person, who likes lists, and I like to assign list work to everybody. So here's an exercise for you. Write down on a piece of paper or on a notepad, however you prefer to do it, what it is you are releasing, and then state it out loud. I release negative emotions from this year and my past. I release old patterns that no longer serve me. I release anything that is not for my highest good. I release angers, judgments, or feelings that do not benefit me for myself and of others. Write down what it is you wish to release. I wish to release feelings of poverty or impoverishment. I release feelings of negativity. I release situations and persons from my life who no longer benefit me or them. Write it out however you want. I'm just giving you some things off the top of my head. Once you have your list written of what you wish to release, I release my negative reactions of the people I have brought into my life to help me grow. Release, release, release. Say it out loud. Once you have declared what it is that you are going to release and made that commitment within self, don't burn it up and send it out into the ethers. Crumple it up like a ball of trash and throw it out. It's just old trash. Now, make a list of all the things that you are creating, of all the things that you will be bringing in, and of all the things that you will be creating from within you in the coming months and years. I am creating a wonderful future for myself and everyone I know. I am creating a world filled with joy and happiness. I am creating a lifetime of pleasure and positivity that benefits me and everyone I touch. I am creating abundant resources in everything I do and see. Whatever it is that you want to create, I am creating more and more love for myself and the world every day. Change the word create to embrace. I embrace happiness in the coming year. I embrace happiness now and in the future. I embrace greater love for myself. Write it out. But I want you to speak it out into the room. There's something very, very powerful and positive about using your voice and allowing your ears and every aspect of yourself to hear what it is you are declaring. So you write out what you want to release and what you want to create. Read them out into the room. One list you're going to save and put away, knowing that it is already done. The other list you're going to crumple up and throw out with the trash. And as you're throwing it out in the trash, you can affirm, I'm done. I'm done. I am done. And every time your mind drifts back to that experience or that person or that pattern or thought, remind yourself, oh, I'm done. I'm done with that. We have free will, and we have the free will to create hell on earth or heaven on earth for ourselves. It is our choice. If you feel that you are unable to do that, then I would say seek help, seek guidance. Do whatever you need to do to shift that within yourself. Because as we go forward and the energies intensify, they are going to intensify everything that is within you. If you have fear in you, they will intensify that fear. If you have positive feelings and light inside of you, it will intensify that as well. These timelines that are happening now that we are creating are going to intensify and solidify at the same time. And so we want to be sure that we are creating and reinforcing and enlivening the things that we desire and abandoning the things that are no longer working for us. We have the power to do this. And I want to tell you that as I'm talking to you, there's a beautiful influx of sparkling green gold energy pouring into the planet, pouring over every single one of us and into our bodies and beings. This energy, this frequency, is love healing frequency. And it is there for us to use right now. It is there for us to utilize and to move these things that are within us out of us to be put away once and for all. And so I want you to know that there is support in the universe right now for all of this to take place. It is just there for you to utilize. Invite it in, welcome it in. This intense transformational light energy pouring in from galactic center, pouring down from your higher self soul to support you in this change is there for you to utilize. Use it. Don't waste it. We are in a fast and rapidly changing world right now. It is not a perception, it is a reality. And so we must remain centered. If you feel yourself getting pulled off center, take a moment. Take a deep breath. Allow everything inside of you to come and settle in. All you have to do is take a deep breath in through your nose. And blow it out of your mouth. It just takes one breath. But we have to remember to do it. We must be aware of ourselves and how we are being in the world around us. We cannot take anything for granted right now. Holding our frequency and staying in the light is the most important thing that we can possibly do. And that's why connecting with those we love, connecting in experiences and feelings that are uplifting are so important right now. Extend your love out into the world. Extend your love to yourself. This is not a mental concept. This is not an ideal. This is a real emotion. When we do meditation in the Higher Consciousness Cafe now, meditations are very deep. They are very impactful, and they are moving us where we need to be. The connections that we are making with our higher selves, our souls, and our galactic family are real, and they are intense, and they're absolutely beneficial. So if you're unable to attend the cafe, go ahead and look for the videos. They're here on my YouTube channel, and you can do those meditations anytime you want. But I want to tell you that my guys and your guys are very close. Your souls are very close, and your higher selves are very close. All the unseen beings in the universe that are here to support us are very close. When I looked at my guys this morning, they were dressed up as Santa's elves. They were jingling bells and dancing and smiling and having the best time ever. They are so excited for the world that we are in right now. There's a feeling of positivity, of hope, and excitement for the future. If your body interprets excitement as anxiety, then you want to step back and shift that perception. Do not be fearful. And if you are fearful, eliminate that fear. Can't say it enough. We cannot move forward into an experience of oneness and love if we are carrying old fears within us. This year ahead is the time to put them to rest once and for all, and we have the opportunity right now to release a good bit of that. And so I would recommend doing that. Well, there you have it. That is this week's message. If that resonates with you, take it in and run with it. If it doesn't, oh well, just a quick message for you. Until next week, I want to thank everyone for watching the videos, for sharing them, and for being patient while this one came out a little late so I could go visit with some of my loving friends and have the best morning ever. I hope that you have a week filled with love and connection. And until next week, I wish you many blessings.